Alright, this is first I'm going to make a brief note. For anyone who wonders why I'm always looking away when I make my videos, it's because I write down my arguments before I shoot the videos. Alright, so anyways, in this video I'm going to be talking about America founded as a Christian nation. Alright. So, people say America was founded on Christianity. Well, absolutely not. America was founded by people of different religions who shared an interest in a key principle: secularism. And what is secularism? Secularism is the separation of church and state. Should you find this bit of information hard to swallow, I will point you to the Treaty of Tripoli. This is an excerpt from the treaty. It's Article 11. As the government of the United States of America is not in any sense founded on the Christian religion, as it has in itself no character of enmity against the laws, religion, or tranquility of Muslim men, and as the said states never entered into any war or active hostility against, So, point is, there's evidence right there from one of our earliest legal documents saying we're not a Christian nation. Alright, now I've got to make a side note here, because in the course of debate one time with someone, I was asked about the issue of the Barbary Treaty with Morocco, written in 1786, a bit more than 10 years before the Treaty of Tripoli. In the Treaty of Barbary, there are multiple references to God. I was stumped by it for about 5 seconds. A quick bit of research provided full explanation as to why a secular government would author such a document. The fact of the matter is, the U.S. did not write the treaty. While they were, in fact, a party involved in the treaty, the actual wording was done by the Emperor of Morocco, a religious man in a highly religious nation. And you may next be asking, didn't the Founding Fathers believe in God? The answer for some of them is yes. However, the point must be made excruciatingly clear that those who did believe in a God were hardly anything more than deists. Unfortunately, there are quite a number of people who cannot identify the difference between deism and theism. A deist will tell you that there was a God who got everything in the universe started and then was a neutral force. A theist will say the same thing, but then rather than stepping off to the side, the force labeled God intervenes in our lives and has specific rules for us to follow. Now, unfortunately, while it is blatantly obvious that the American nation was not founded as a religious nation, it has been hijacked by theocrats. My first example here is the Pledge of Allegiance, written by Francis Bellamy in 1892. It has become a regular part of most school children's day when they start the day by reciting the pledge. There has been a bit of controversy over a particular quote in the pledge. The phrase, "one nation under God," has, as of late, been the source of some legal and social questioning. Perhaps the most interesting part about it, which not many people are aware of, is that the phrase, "under God," was not even part of the original pledge, as written by Bellamy. Though he was a minister, Bellamy was not even the man who allowed "under God" to be inserted. The phrase "under God" was not added to the Pledge of Allegiance until well after the death of Bellamy, who died in 1931. "Under God" was added in the year 1954, after religious campaigns were run by the Knights of Columbus as well as several other individual groups.